On the patio, chillin', sippin' from a glass. Big T in the corner, talking about the past. Father Fortenberry telling tales so fast. Gary Poppins flying high, never low, never fast. DW with the beat, got that bourbon nerve flow. Life cruising smooth, once the sunlight glow. Conversations deep, but the vibe is low. Patio dreams, where our minds just go. Life on the patio, we got no stress. Sipping bourbon, chilling, man, we feel so blessed. Laughter fills the air, moments we confess. Life on the patio, where we find our rest. Gary's got the stories like he's pulling from a hat. Big T's wisdom, man, we feeling all that. Father Fortenberry preaching, chill and chat. DW bringing beats, we groove where we're at. Sunset sinking slow, colors in the sky. Bourbon nerd lifts his glass, dreams so high. On this patio, man, time just flies. In these moments we're forever, no goodbyes. Goodbyes. Night falls down, stars above our heads. Life on the patio, where our souls are fed. Every word that's spoken lives on when we're dead. In the peace of this place, no fear, no dread. On the patio, chillin', sippin' from a glass. Big T in the corner, talking about the past. Father Fortenberry telling tales so fast. Gary Poppins flying high, never low, never fast. DW with the beat, got that bourbon nerve flow. Life cruising smooth, once the sunlight glow. Conversations deep, but the vibe is low. Patio dreams, where our minds just go. Life on the patio, we got no stress. Sipping bourbon, chilling, man, we feel so blessed. Laughter fills the air, moments we confess. Life on the patio, where we find our rest. Gary's got the stories like he's pulling from a hat. Big T's wisdom, man, we feeling all that. Father Fortenberry preaching, chill and chat. DW bringing beats, we groove where we're at. Sunset sinking slow, colors in the sky. Bourbon nerd lifts his glass, dreams so high. On this patio, man, time just flies. In these moments we're forever, no goodbyes. Goodbyes. Night falls down, stars above our heads. Life on the patio, where our souls are fed. Every word that's spoken lives on when we're dead. In the peace of this place, no fear, no dread. On the patio, chillin', sippin' from a glass. Big T in the corner, talking about the past. Father Fortenberry telling tales so fast. Gary Poppins flying high, never low, never fast. DW with the beat, got that bourbon nerve flow. Life cruising smooth, once the sunlight glow. Conversations deep, but the vibe is low. Patio dreams, where our minds just go. Life on the patio, we got no stress. Sipping bourbon, chilling, man, we feel so blessed. Laughter fills the air, moments we confess. Life on the patio, where we find our rest. Gary's got the stories like he's pulling from a hat. Big T's wisdom, man, we feeling all that. Father Fortenberry preaching, chill and chat. DW bringing beats, we groove where we're at. Sunset sinking slow, colors in the sky. Bourbon nerd lifts his glass, dreams so high. On this patio, man, time just flies. In these moments we're forever, no goodbyes. Goodbyes.
Welcome to the patio.
chillin' on the patio, life ain't slow. Big T popping bottles, let that bourbon flow. Father Fortenberry's grilling food on deck. Gary Poppins with the jokes, hard to forget. DW's in the corner, DJ on the beat. Bourbon nerd, mixing drinks, nothing too sweet. Sunsets, paint skies in a fire red hue. Patio vibes, bringing know the new crew. We got the patio life, good times feeling right. Bottles up, cheers tonight. Yeah, we live that patio life.
Hey guys, welcome to the patio. It's hump day, everybody. And man, we got a damn good show for y'all.
Damn good.
Here we go. I get pulled up and I can't remember the show. All right, the Mexico attacked New York City. I got proof that it happened. There was a big ship attacked New York City. The Diddy trial is underway, and man, are they Diddying. Caitlin, Dave, and the Angel. I thought that was the best description I had for it. Caitlin, Dave, and Angel. I think I could make a movie about that. Father Fortenberry, how are you this lovely
I'm doing well.
day?
Look, I'm batting down the hatches, waiting for the invasion. Well, never mind. We're already in the middle of invasion from Mexico. They just attacking by sea now. They went from land attacks to sea attacks. I just lost my
Yep, there it went.
Where'd you lose?
Oh, that came back.
Oh, it came back.
my digital stuff is freaking out.
There ain't no telling.
Mm.
We've
All
had
right.
digital problems.
Moving
We
on.
had storms come through here.
Carry on.
Let me see if we hit the right button. Gary, how are you this evening?
I'm doing great. I am having a nice old fashioned and old McDonald's cup. And I enjoy that. And I would also like to give a shout out to Daniel. Thank you for this past weekend. We had a good time.
We did.
Good bottle share.
I saw you had a large time.
I had a great time.
We had a great
I had a great time.
Bourbon Nerd. What's going on, Bourbon Nerd?
What's up, everybody? Hey, y'all. Got a little camping trip going on this weekend. Hope it don't rain us out.
You gonna go live from the camp trip like you did last time? I'm sure I'm gonna be live at some point.
If I have some service, I will.
You gonna go squatching?
I'll be driving around.
Now that's a
ground.
good thought.
There you go. Go squatching.
Go squatching. You could be Bobo.
What's Bobo?
I can't trust anything he said. Y'all remember that show
I don't even know what you're talking about.
on
Squatch energy.
Squatch Hunters? Like
I remember Bobo.
the-
My father-in-law used to watch
Oh.
Bobo.
how can you trust anything Bobo says? His name's Bobo. I'm Bobo.
And we got a special guest in studio tonight, a bourbon legend. You guys know him as the tall guy in the background, but it's Austin. What's going on, Austin?
Yeah, guys, it's Austin, one of the bourbon legends. I am 6'5" or 6'6", depending on what my driver's license says.
That's all?
That is
Oh, little ass. I told everybody he was like 7 foot.
Depends on what.
maybe.
Dude,
Maybe on a
come
good
on,
day.
man.
Depends on
what
what
shoes
liquor
you
store
got
he's
on.
running out of.
Yeah, let's get him some
If I'm
boots.
sitting next to Doc, then
You
I'll
get-
look 7 foot.
Yeah,
He runs out on his knees and like,
But welcome to the patio, Austin. Anything you'd like to tell the people at home that maybe hadn't seen you before?
Nah, not really. They figured it out along the way.
There we go.
there you go.
Let's see if he's funny or he's gonna sit there like a knot on the log. I warned him when we get rolling, we get to rolling. We get off in the weed. We spend so much time in the weeds. And to remind all you in the chat, we'll get to the chat a little bit later tonight.
I'm a little sad he's gonna see how the sausage is made and be like, show anything.
Yeah, he asked me when he got here if our studio's out in the shop. I said, no, come with me.
just make
Yeah,
sure
that
you
was
follow
the
the
heat
script. Make sure you follow the
Then he
script that we
said,
handed to
man.
you.
Yes.
He didn't give me a script.
Oh, okay.
You fit in perfect.
You'll fit in perfect.
And if any of y'all out there would like to come join us, feel free to.
Mine's in the shop and it's hot.
Here's the picture. I know y'all gonna think this is like from 1942,
My head again.
1942 or something.
Yes, because they were using wooden ships in 1942. What we invaded
1842.
Normandy with was wooden ships. Actually, we did.
There you go. There you go.
Side note, we actually did.
So now the strange thing I saw was these people standing on the arm of the thing.
The sad part was the people sitting
So
there
New York City
under attack.
Mayor Eric Adams said people suffered serious injuries and later died. Dang, 2 people died. That's terrible. Cause of the collision under investigation. I bet.
Ship was too tall. I got to figure it out.
Mm.
Look, I can
They
save them.
miscalculated.
I can save them millions of dollars.
So was all those people on the so this week they are doing like remember?
Yes,
I think it is.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, but
So we're
the
under attack
picture
by
I
Mexico.
saw was these people.
I saw the video.
And were the people on the arms of the what do you
It
call
was night and there was lights all over the mast and stuff. So
They
you
not
couldn't
see
really
the bridge
tell.
coming?
I snuck up on him again.
Did I was gonna wonder, or I was
I bet
gonna
it was high
ask,
tide.
did someone say land ho? That'd been awesome.
Who has broke protocol?
You broke protocol.
It's a rookie. It's a rookie.
We're
mistake.
live.
It's
You
a rookie.
act like
It's a
you
rookie.
have more
silent.
hours. There's only probably one member of the patio with more hours live than you.
The rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake.
Did you see the look on his face? Did you see the look on his face? That dude was mortified.
I knew who it was. My dad.
Oh, if it's Mac, just put him on live.
Yeah, he went live with me when we was
They
camping.
did. So when's the Mexican Air Force coming in? We didn't see the Navy, and they're already invading by troops on ground.
So this boat's called the Cuauhtémoc. It's 297 feet long, 40 feet wide,
How tall is it? 'Cause that's the
160
important.
feet tall.
That's the important.
No, it's about 20 foot too tall.
Hey, check this out though. That ship
It
left.
was.
It fits now.
It sets out at the end of classes at the Naval Military School to finish cadet training. This year it left the Mexico port of Acapulco. Now Acapulco, is that on the Pacific side of
I
Mexico?
thought so.
I think
I
so.
think so.
Yeah, Pacific Coast.
I
on
mean,
April
my
6th.
Mexican geography is not great.
It arrived in New York City on May the 13th. So it's been there for several days. I bet you they went on multiple
Look,
times underneath that bridge.
I will say, I agree
You know
with
what?
Terry. It's probably a high tide.
Probably
High tide. Do you think that they
It
can
raises
now?
all ships. It's all
check
it does.
this out. The
But-
ship.
But now, can you not take scuba down there and like investigate and
It
you know the
didn't sink.
shipwreck?
It didn't sink.
Oh, jeez.
It is.
Oh, that's not
No,
fun,
Have you
man.
seen the
They
video?
just knocked the top.
I didn't
off.
see the
I
complete
think
video.
this is part of another Johnny Depp movie.
It could be.
Oh.
It did look like a.
He did walk into New York, didn't he? He came
Now,
off the map.
were there people on the very
Yes.
top? That's what I thought.
Did they jump out? Did they hit the bridge? They hit the bridge, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone
So
looked
they
like,
jumped off.
you know how Wile E. Coyote was like stuck to the side of a.
That's exactly how they were.
Of the rock. Like,
You should be ashamed of yourself. People would
oh,
kill
you're right. I should have said that in Spanish. El Bridjo Stucco. Like that.
Okay.
Some people got stuck on their houses, Jamie.
It arrived in New York City on May 13th, where visitors were welcome for several days. The Mexican consulate said that the ship was scheduled to visit 22 ports, 15 nations, over 254 days, with 170 of them at sea.
I'm guessing
You know
they
what
cut
really
short.
happened there? Somebody didn't want to be at sea for 170 days.
So I'm gonna guess they cut this short.
They were getting rickets.
KVs.
Scabies. They ran out of potatoes. That's what the potatoes were
Did
going
they,
bad.
but did they enter? Did they enter the port legally?
I don't know.
Tom Homan may be headed there.
You know what?
Could be.
You're right. That's a good way to sneak in people ain't supposed to be here. Say, we got the Navy coming in. We're going to have a little celebration.
Yeah, and we put 400 illegals on the mast. And that's the way. Look, you know what I always said? If you're going somewhere you're not supposed to be, you got to act like you belong and just walk in that mug.
Yeah.
You don't sneak in the back
So
door.
look,
They're guarding the back entrance. They're not guarding the front. You just
so now look, they got free health care. So
everything that
This
they
is-
said they weren't going to do.
This is terrible.
we got an email today from
Oh,
our
Lord.
company about ICE raids.
Life in the patio.
No,
No.
not my side. Not this.
Everyone
side.
here has legal
not,
paper.
not my main job, my side job. And a side note, I also heard the ICE decked out a wagon to make it look like a taco truck.
Nice.
That's baiting them,
Classic.
Look, that got me too, though. I'd been like, you got me.
You get,
but you're legal.
Yeah. There's no arresting folks, apparently.
so is this?
So they sent this email out, and it's like it is management. It gives us directive on what we need to do, and I'm like, I'm just getting out of the way.
You got to get out of the way.
No, they told us to examine the warrant and make sure it's legal, and I'm like,
How do you know if it's legal? I could print something off right now, and you'd be like,
I
"I
don't know.
if that's legal
I
or
don't
not."
know if the paperwork we get from them is legal, much less the warrant's illegal. I just
You're like, is there a stamp on it? It could have been one of them smiley face stamps. You're like,
So-
yeah, that looks official.
so my plan is to hide my buddy, and then just we'll run out.
You could hide him under your shirt like a papoose. Maybe we should buy you a papoose.
No. He's
We don't need you a
slightly bigger than I am.
Well, maybe Mexico is not. Maybe they're just claiming what happened in
Hold
New
on,
York.
whoa,
right?
whoa, let's back up. That's a geographical oddity. We have a Mexican that's bigger than you are.
So yeah,
Let's revisit that
look,
for a
I
minute.
tell I said, look at him. Does he look like he's malnutrition? He clearly is American.
I mean, yeah, he's American.
Oh, he's a good friend of mine, man. He listens to the show and stuff.
Oh, so he's listening now, probably.
Possibly, I don't know how.
He speak English then? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't be that good of friends if he didn't. I mean,
Jamie will
not that
protect
I
you.
hate people who speak Spanish, but I couldn't talk to him.
Put him on your back and you'll run him out.
He's actually wanted to come on here and do some shorts for us in Spanish.
He's gonna wear shorts.
Oh wow! If we could get the whole like Mexican Empire.
Oh
behind
no,
us.
he's
wow.
he's a good
How you
dude.
say patio in Spanish? Somebody speaks Spanish.
A
Sure.
Pationian.
Pationian. That's a.
That don't sound right, but somehow it does.
I don't know.
Patio.
You added an
Patio.
extra.
El-
yeah,
patio
El
on
patio.
it.
El patio.
You,
El patio.
you add L to anything, that's Spanish.
But somehow it doesn't sound
El
right. but it kinda does.
Bourbon. El Bourbon.
I know El Pupitre is chair.
Oh, okay, nice. So is New York the New Mexico Plymouth Rock? Is that what that is?
Yeah, we didn't run to that bridge. That bridge ran into us.
Exactly. So now they established their dominance in New York by hitting the bridge. Yeah,
I'm disappointed in y'all. There are people died.
Yeah, that
Yes,
wasn't
y'all
fun.
make fun. Prayers go out to
Our
those.
stories are funny. It's not funny that they ran into the bridge.
no, it's not funny.
They should have put some more
It's not
It is
Mexicans.
funny they died running the bridge.
They should have put some
It's
more
funny that
Mexicans
they-
on it.
You know what? They needed more weight. You're right.
Need more
It
weight.
needed more
Give me
weight.
more. See,
That's what I'm talking about.
If me and Jamie, we'd been ballast.
Oh,
we would have.
You, Jamie, and his buddy.
Dude, the front end of that shit would have we would have.
Yeah, but
we
that's
like-
no. The front end's fine. It gets the mass down. It'd be
What's
like
the,
this.
So what you do as you're coming up the bridge, y'all run to the front, and then when you go up on the bridge, you run to the back.
No, the
What's
back-
that movie
oh,
with
yeah,
the
you're right.
Shallow Hal? We'll be like Shallow Hal in the big ship.
Exactly. That's what y'all do.
That's a great movie, by the way.
Well,
I like
they
Shallow Hal.
could all ran to one side of the mast and just
Do a teeter
like
tot.
a wing dip,
Yeah, there you go.
or they could have measured.
Check this headline out. So Diddy Combs, have y'all been following any of this stuff from the trial? It's disturbing. If you thought it was disturbing, it's even more disturbing. Ultimately, though, I'm not sure the dude did anything illegal. They were just freaky as all get
I
out.
can't wait for the made-for-TV movie come out.
It won't be. Yeah. Talk to your mic, Austin.
What?
Talking to your mic. See, there's the instinct. You
Yeah,
got want
you-
to talk to somebody. Sean Diddy Combs' sex trafficking trial has shown shocking photos from a raid on his Miami mansion that included, if you're surprised by any of these, raise your hand. Guns, drugs. Now, this next part, I'm not even sure what industrial quantities of freak off paraphernalia
Oh, industrial.
and boxes of women's high heels.
Will
Stiletto.
that fall into the last category?
I think so.
What is industrial quantity though? How much is industrial?
All of it.
It's a
There it is. Marty's right. All of it.
maybe it's like a
Metric ton.
Cases.
So like in old school, they had KY jelly that blue was
Gary knows how many bottles of
yeah, maybe it's like a
baby oil was included.
maybe it's a stainless steel food grade stripper pole. That's industrial.
You have a whole like room full of stripper poles.
You could with baby oil and everything.
Why?
One heck of a party.
Why not?
Hey, did he have Lizzo to parties? He may have like a full blown like
No,
8 stripper pole.
Stripper
He
poles.
couldn't have Lizzo
Wait
there.
a minute.
Did he have a weight limit or something or a height?
He did have a weight limit.
height.
Oh, did he
and-
really?
Yes, he had a height and
Like
weight
me and
limit.
you wouldn't have made it.
Yeah, I
We
would have
wouldn't
been.
have made the cut.
No, nobody.
He
had
didn't
ever
want to
made
watch Cassie with some fat guys. There was no way. The dude named the Punisher. Have y'all seen a picture of this Punisher guy?
No.
Oh my gosh, I gotta show you. So the Diddy Punisher, he apparently testified today. Let me see if I find a photo of this right.
Punisher.
Yeah, and look.
That was not my
Here we
nickname
go.
in high school.
Here he is. Let's see if that'll pull up for me. No, yeah, that was it. No, that's not it. Hold on. Oh, there he is.
Whoa! Whoa! I want to go
Yeah.
back to that picture.
Whoa.
Well, I'm trying to get there.
Ah,
Hold on, I'll get there in a minute. Y'all keep talking. Let me
Nope.
find a picture of the Punisher.
The Punisher.
Yeah, though we would
1
exceed
inch
the
Punisher?
weight limit.
so did he like stay in the room the whole time, or did he just
That's the
roam
wa-
around?
That's the watcher.
He was the watcher.
Yeah,
The-
I think that
Look, if they'd be so disappointed if they did my nickname was the Punisher. Like, so yeah, they'd be like the mildly disappointer.
like,
They're like, it's 5 minutes. Where the snack bar open?
dang it.
Let's take a break.
Here we
Sweat
go.
poured off. I'm over here.
I got baby with my eye.
No, you don't use that. You don't,
Say OSHA
you don't
approved?
use
Is it
iWatch station.
OSHA?
It burns worse.
Oh.
The only iWatch station you have to manually. Never mind.
Well, I got y'all like saw a quick whiff of it. Now I can't find a picture of the punch.
Yes.
Here we go. Here we go. I think I
Yeah.
found one.
That's what they said at the party. Get a quick whiff of it.
Let's see. Pull it. I think. Well, hopefully we can see it.
Yeah, that's my
here.
head again.
There it is. There's the Punisher.
Oh,
Lou
Now,
Baby.
hold up. Y'all ain't gonna tell me that ain't R. Kelly.
This dude,
Might be.
he's the Punisher, man.
it could be.
It could be R. Kelly.
Did he pee on somebody?
You didn't hear the first testimony. Apparently, that was part of their fetishes.
Really?
Oh, so they were really getting freaky with it.
There was like R. Kelly. The back at the hotel. What's that R. Kelly song? The where he talks about the lot.
Re-
Remix to Ignition.
Yeah, remixed to
Ignition.
ignition. That's it.
Getting hot in the kitchen.
Fresh and hot out the kitchen. Is that
Yeah,
what it
well,
says?
yeah, fresh hot out of the kitchen.
Can I get a beep beep? That's about
Get it up.
God, now if the song came on with.
I know every single word to it. Give me play it.
rolling
We better
on
not.
20 foes.
Mm-mm.
Something about my afro or no,
This
not
was
afro.
remix to ignition.
Ignition.
Fresh and
Hot
hot
out
in
of
the
the kitchen.
kitchen. Everybody rolling.
Girl
on
and me
20.
missing. No,
Oh
bro.
gosh.
Everybody in here wishing.
Wishing that was it. Gary almost got it.
Wait, look, we're so close.
Sipping
to
on
waiting.
Coke and rum.
Yeah,
I'm like, so
actually,
what?
Gary,
I'm
you're pretty
drunk.
good with that.
Oh, look at me.
Don't worry about
No,
it.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say we will sing it. You know that.
We will. We're
Just
singers.
Coke and rum, like. That's so I cannot.
Yeah.
Can't think of it. But we sang it a lot when we was in our
We were-
20s.
Yeah, when we're in our
Here-
prime.
here's some pictures. Hold on, I got a picture.
In our
Right again.
pre-prime.
There's the baby oil
Ooh.
industrial.
That's
side.
it?
What is the purple top? Is that more
Ooh.
expensive?
That's
Like
Astroglide right there.
It is. That's not baby oil.
That's the good stuff.
Um,
Johnson
That's
and
all I've
Johnson.
heard. What is that? I
That's
can
all
tell
the
with
premium
earplugs or enemas.
they're
a bag of golden
That's some kind of
tinctures.
pill.
what are those?
250 milligrams.
Golden what?
Magic mushrooms. It says.
God, I hope you swallow those.
What is this?
What else would you do with them?
I don't know. That's the.
I'm sure you could take them
I
however
guess
you
you
want.
can take and ingest them however you want.
There's some erectile drugs. Oh,
Oh, Diddy box.
Diddy.
The damn Diddy box.
The Diddy Pelican box. You
They
better watch
can't
that.
They can't even show you what's in there.
They can't even. Oh, they
Oh,
did.
they
show.
did.
Oh, that's just
Oh,
drugs.
that's
That's
just
mad.
That's just
weed.
a grinder and stuff.
Other drugs.
Those are colorful.
Look how it's just for
What's that
men.
right there.
That's a lot of just for men.
That is.
That's his. That's how he takes care of his black hair.
Well, you see how
So, yeah, you see how gray he
he's
is?
really great. That was the diddlers. Just
See if there's any other cool photos here. There we go.
what was he hugging himself for?
Because he loved himself, Gary. If you don't love yourself, how you gonna love him? What was written on that?
Okay. I'm going to say this. You're Diddy and that's your sink. That's kind of a blood sink.
Yeah, he should
That's
cover
gold,
those.
brother. That's 24 karat gold.
Yeah, but
You
your
got a
plumbing-
24
your-
karat plumbing.
But my plumbing ain't showing.
That's
Poxy
right.
lingerie.
Ooh, what's wrong with that?
There goes them stiletto.
There's them stilettos.
Oh,
But
those-
Austin and stilettos, he'd be 7 foot tall.
The rope.
The rope.
They can actually put goldfish in those stilettos.
There we go. Nice.
Wow.
Man.
Interesting.
Yeah. Angel Reese is in trouble.
Oh, because she's not that good.
Shoot.
Look, the WNBA started the season off with a bang. I think Tom Black's in the chat. He can contribute.
Talking about
contribute
he was
this.
probably filming it, wasn't he?
Yeah. Well, Angel Reese.
Didn't they play? Yeah, they played his team yesterday, I think.
Did they? Caitlin Clark did.
Yeah, I believe.
They ought to just call them the Caitlin Clarks. That's
Caitlin
what I
Clarks.
call them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she shared a TikTok trolling white girl Caitlin Clark as bitter WNBA rivalry intensifies. Apparently, during the first game,
Is it a rivalry?
well, according to
It's
them,
not.
it is. It looks like a rivalry. It looks like where'd it go?
So if you watch that replay, if you take it back like 5 seconds, you know what happened.
But it
what
was
caused-
it was a hard foul, but
Oh, what's her face? Oh, Reese pushed her girl.
push Boston.
Whatever it was.
Pushed your girl.
Per-
Oh, that's your girl?
No, that was Caitlin Clark's girl. Pushed Caitlin Clark's
And
girl,
Detective Stabler was not going to stand for it.
and she could not stand for it.
Detective style. Doom, doom, doom.
Yeah.
The
Oh, here's the video.
the Iowa Blackhawk came out and went, "Ah."
Here's the video. She went after her.
She wasn't gonna do nothing.
Here we go.
Hard foul.
But-
Hard foul.
Oh,
but
that
look-
was flop. That's a
that wasn't
flop.
even
That's a
LeBron, right?
That wasn't
LeBron
even a
flop.
hard
That was a-
foul.
She said, "Touch me, girl. Touch me."
That wasn't that hard of a foul.
Oh, that was a bad flop.
So then, look, they booed Angel Reese shooting a free throw, and she's claiming it was racism. I got no. I booed everybody that's shooting a free throw for
That
anybody
wasn't
my
on the team
team
you
was
like.
playing against. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Portnoy's in trouble too because he was involved in it.
Who?
Yeah.
Portnoy?
Well, no. Here's what Dave Portnoy. He was
Yeah,
there. He's
Portnoy.
a big fan. But he gave advice to Caitlin Clark. He would put the NBA out of business, and he's right. He says that she should go start her own women's basketball league.
Why? The current one's terrible.
Exactly. That's why she should. He would
Two
sponsor
bad
it.
products.
No, I bet you she could put that 3-on-3 version of women's
That
basketball
big
would be
three.
worth watching.
No, women's basketball. They need to lower the goal. That's it.
So they can dunk.
Yes, lower the goal.
I mean,
If
that'd make
Angel
more fun.
Reese is dunking on people,
If you
oh,
really
that's
want,
next
if you
level.
really
That'd be
want
way
women's
better.
basketball to take off, just put them in bikinis. They'll be all right.
Yeah,
Angel Reese likes to dress like that anyway.
Yeah, but
I mean, how tall is Angel Reese? She's
6'3".
like 6'3". Okay,
That's it.
yeah,
but she could probably dunk on a 9-foot goal.
probably.
I'm 6'3".
She
I
could,
can.
Then she could actually score on Caitlin Clark. You know,
So, how much more enjoyable would that league be if they could dunk?
way more enjoyable.
more.
I
Yeah.
would love
No,
watching it.
People love the long balls, and people love watching them throw down. I mean, that's it.
And Caitlin's throwing the long
Hold on,
balls
did
down.
y'all see the whole Brittany Griner challenged Andre Drummond's? Was it Andre Drummond's?
I don't know.
Yeah, go look that
You're
up.
the big fan of girls basketball.
No, it came across my
Hey, you know what
Hey,
though?
my
I know
algorithm
somebody
the other
knows
day.
Brittany Griner, and they're in the chat.
but Brittany
But-
Griner apparently
so-
challenged, like, I think it's Andre Drummond's or something like
So,
that.
and
one-on-one.
there's
They
not an
beat him.
issue with women's sports. Women's sports does not have an issue. Women's not even WNBA has an issue. They're not good.
Well, it's also because it's for women and women should watch.
Well, I'm gonna
They
tell you
don't.
what's good.
Well, softball. I watch softball.
I
Go-
love watching
Yeah.
softball.
Go to the Atlanta Dreams and watch them play because that'd be a great fan experience.
The Atlanta Dreams. What do
Yeah,
they do?
they're the WNBA team for Atlanta. That'd be a great fan experience down there.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Did you hear that this was last year? For the first time in recent memory, Atlanta is predominantly not black.
What you talking about, Willis?
Yep, they're it's like it's like 48% black now. It's probably still majority black, but it was that was big news. They called it what they call it, white people move in.
Let's talk about a sport.
Justification.
to Atlanta?
Justification.
I don't know.
Gentrification.
Gentrification.
Let's talk about a sport everybody does care about.
Justification. That's terrible.
Gentrification. That's what happened in my house.
That's when Gary or Terry moves in.
My house. Jason Kelsey went to try to save the tush push. NFL owners was about to vote it out, but they did not. They decided to keep the tush push in.
I bet
as
Diddy
legal.
agreed with him.
That's why that lube. That's why he got all that lube.
That's not outlawed in the diddler, is it?
No,
the
no, no.
diddler.
No, the diddler.
No, actually-
the diddler is push city.
I was gonna say to get the diddler to move, you gotta get out and push with your tush. That's what really happened. With
It's
the
actually
diddler.
required.
Yes.
22 teams voted to ban it, while 10 voted to keep it, leaving those against the play 2 votes short of the 24 needed. Boy, it's pretty close.
Well, they say it's dangerous.
And I get that, but
I mean, I think it's BS to get to outlaw it, but we're also in a time when they don't allow like what is it down in the NFL or
What?
college where you can't do touchbacks or where you have to do touchbacks or whatever.
I don't know.
They don't hardly let people run kickoffs back anymore.
Oh, you're talking about college. College.
no,
you
they
can-
give you better yardage. If
yeah,
you don't.
college, like you just call it and then put you on the 25 or whatever, 30,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Look, nobody else is as successful as the Eagles with it, so I'm really surprised it didn't stay.
They weren't that successful
them,
this year.
them other 10 teams were like, we're working on it in all season.
I think Kelsey
Yeah.
made it successful.
Oh yeah.
Kelsey wasn't even there this year.
Yeah, they weren't that good at it this year. They weren't.
They weren't as dominant.
They weren't as
were.
dominant.
They were
with it,
not quite as dominant
with
Okay.
it. I mean,
Gotcha.
they still won, but
Yeah, but they had a pretty good season.
they started a pretty good season. But they went from like
So
99%
let me
effective to like
ask
90.
y'all this. I heard
You can
announcement
ask us.
Ask us
Ask us.
You can act.
is
put the axe
it not
down.
winning the Super Bowl. Does that mean you failed in the NFL for the season?
Ask the Bills.
No.
Axe
I agree.
31 2.
But you hear
Yeah, it actually
you
does.
hear talking. No, it
If you
don't.
make the
When
playoffs,
you're the
I mean,
Kansas City Chiefs, yes. When you're the Minnesota Vikings who've never won one, no. But when you're Kansas City, you make it there
Kansas
and
City,
don't win it.
Kansas City going to the conference title. That's just a successful season.
Or if you're the Atlanta Falcons, really dominating and end up losing in the end. That was a sad day. That was a loss.
Sad,
I think what describes a failure of the season is when you should win and you don't. Like Arkansas when we dropped the ball in baseball. I hate to bring it up, but you know what I'm saying.
You didn't drop it. You never touched it.
So check this out. Senate today
That hurt.
passed the No Tax on Tips Act. I thought it was
Strippers
part of
everywhere.
I thought it was the big. I thought it was the big beautiful bill, but no. Apparently, they decided to vote on it separately, and they passed a no tax on tips. I've now officially asked my entire salary to be paid in tips. Will no longer be paid in salary. I only want tips from here on out. You can put them in my underwear if you want.
He's got a suggestion box.
I got a tip in my underwear already.
Instead of a suggestion box outside, he's got a tip box.
Tip box. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna leave tip
Tip
box
box.
outside. Yeah, there you go.
Tip box.
What y'all think about that?
I love it. I
think it's great.
I too. I mean, especially if you're doing cash money.
Yeah.
I would go as far as say cash tip should be.
Because when I'm giving a tip, I don't ever think about how much of this tip is going to be taken out in taxes from that person taking the tip.
So when you tip somebody, do you tip on the total bill or pre-tax?
Total bill.
It should be pre-tax.
However,
why would you tip on the government getting their hands on it? So if my bill's $100,
still going to them though, right?
If my bill's $100, the after tax is 110. Why should I tip on 110? I should tip on 100.
You make a good point.
If they get all the tip, if they get all the tip,
for the tax.
Say that again.
Why are you hurting the server for the tax?
Why is it hurting them? They're still getting tipped on what my bill is.
On the value of the food.
Yes, the value of the food.
Yeah.
However, if you add gratuity, I'm not tipping no more.
Oh, I don't tip.
Once you add that, that's what you get.
Something else too. I don't worry about percentages.
Yeah,
I'm going to tip to a nice round number. I don't care if it hurts me or hurts you. I'm not doing a bunch of high math here.
You know what?
I'm going to tip.
I don't want change.
Matter of fact, I prefer when they have you pay and they bring it to you and it's already calculated 15, 20, 25.
Just hit the button.
Just hit the button.
I'll do that.
15,
Yeah,
18,
that way,
or
yeah,
20.
but like if I'm paying and if that's not on there, I'm not going to be like sitting here doing the calculator. If my bill's $15, I'm going to do probably 18. Give you $3 tip. Make my math easy.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not trying to do 18% of 15. Speaking of eating,
I like eating.
Let me tell you a story. So, and I can ask.
Jamie's story.
I can ask, what is? You hadn't heard this. I can ask what's considered etiquette. So we're eating at the Covert in Memphis the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Not our waitress, the waitress next to us.
Oh yeah, we
has a heart attack while we're at lunch.
Okay.
And like it's pandemonium. Is it appropriate for me to keep eating? I mean, I only got a limited time to eat.
I mean, is she just laying there beside you?
Well, but she was a couple of feet away. I mean, she wasn't touching it. I couldn't reach over to do CPR or nothing.
You certified to do CPR?
Hold on. So,
yeah,
did the restaurant still bill you for your food?
Yeah, there were doctors there.
Leave it up to doctors, not your problem.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
I mean, if there's nothing you could do, I would probably keep eating because the restaurant's still going to charge you for that food. I guarantee it.
And my corn pudding was delicious. Did I want to stop?
Now, if you kept eating and you could have saved her, like she was choking and you were sitting there watching, you know.
You should have been like, ma'am, can I get another table?
Man, my drink's slow.
So, I don't know if y'all ever ate the Covert, but we were the youngest people there about 40 years. And it was our table of construction workers. We were all in our 40s. And there was a waitress who was probably in her 30s. Everybody else in this whole restaurant's 70, 80, 90 years old.
So were the 90-year-olds doing CPR now?
No.
Okay, that's another
There's
question.
an old doctor, but so the waitress who's young, she keeps coming over to our table to get us play-by-plays because we're the only people in her age group. So we're still age. She's like, oh, she's on the floor. She'll come back. They have her feet up. She came back to the
You couldn't see it.
Well, I mean, behind me. I wasn't trying to look. I was just eating.
You was trying to look.
You didn't like put your phone out there trying to take a selfie?
Yeah, I did.
It is video going as
I should have went live. I should have done a live show.
Hey guys, I want to remind y'all 7:30. I won't be on at 7:30, but we will be. The Legends will be doing their Discord tonight, and it's toasted turkey.
Toasted.
No, toasted anything. Yeah, toasted anything.
But
we do have some whiskey tonight that Austin brought. He wants us to try.
well, thank
What
you.
is it?
This
Well,
is
it depends.
Oh, no, I've been trying this right here.
The Woodford double oak.
Oh, double. Oh,
All right. So
Tell us about it, Austin.
the double.
I don't know much about this. That's the only products I like.
He just read the label.
Yeah. Got it for $200.
All right, so
All
it's Woodford double oak. I got a Glen right here.
It used to
Jamie,
be
you got a Glen? You don't
distillery
have a
only.
Glen.
you know,
I think it's what
I'm
90.
just gonna put mine right here.
Is it 94 point something?
90.4, I think.
90.4. Okay.
9.4.
Look.
This is the 2024 release.
Y'all gonna stroke that? I just put mine on a little bit of ice.
And look, I tell you what, I've got the it's out in the garage. The double oak Santa's
That's
version.
delicious.
It's one of the only Woodford products I like.
I love wood, and that right there.
I had a
That
Glen
and
over
that
here.
batch proof.
Okay.
121.
121
good.
batch proof we tried over the weekend is fantastic.
There's one.
It's not as harsh as that double oak.
This one, Marty and I actually had the privilege of trying the first batch that was distillery only coming in. You can pass that back to Austin over.
That's a
You need a Glen, Austin?
sexy
No, I
bottle.
got one.
Okay.
I actually got two over here.
He brought his own Glen.
Man,
Came
that
prepared.
knows there's so much oak there. It feels like it could be quadruple oak instead
So-
of double oak.
I love Woodford, and we were at the airport one day and getting ready to fly out of Orlando, and our plane was delayed. And I was like, "Man, let's go to the airport or go to the lounge and drink." So they pour me a double on ice, and this thing is mad. She just, but just it's probably a quadruple.
Oh, she did what again?
Okay.
Okay, I like
She
it.
quadrupled it,
She gurgled on you?
and
Austin, how
yes.
long's that been open?
Month?
That's better than the first one I tried. Way
So-
better. Not even close.
As soon as I get my first sip,
That
my
dude
buddy's
opens up.
phone rings. I was like, "Oh, the plane's ready." I slammed this thing, and then he says, "Oh man, he said you should have done that because we got another hour or so."
So you need another double.
I got another one, and it was just as heavy. I get on this plane flying back to Memphis, and I'm like pissing with the door open. And it's bad. Like I don't know how to get security called on me.
I was when we come back from Hawaii, the flight attendant
That's a subtle brag, but go ahead.
kept dropping little bottles of Woodford off me two at a time. Because on the way over, we ran out of whiskey on the way over.
It's insane.
And so I think I've got like 6 or 8 little Woodfords over there.
Was it the same girl, or did you just let her
Same
know you
guy.
ran out on the way?
Same
Oh,
guy.
same guy.
He kept every time he come by, he'd give me 2 and my wife 2.
That's
And finally, my pockets were like full. Gary, you'd have been so proud.
did you
All
have
right.
cargo pants to
I
hold
did-
this?
No. Hey, this
Marty.
look, this Woodford double oak
Double.
is way better than I remember it being.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
That's way better. First time I've tried it once before, and this is way better than it was originally.
Now, Marty, I know you were a big fan of that batch proof we had over the weekend. Which one do you like better, this one or that batch proof?
Man, I don't know.
The proof on the other one's not. They're very similar actually.
I think this has got more oak, but the other one was. I want to say more sweet. I guess.
Yep.
I want to say
Y'all
I know
That's
I
what
like
she
the higher
said.
proof, but
Yeah.
found the best use of that ball at second glance. That's what it's good for right there.
Oh yeah, it's holding the camera.
Sorry, I'm tall.
No, it's terrible.
Let's see what else I want to talk about. We've been on for about 30 minutes.
Yeah, 33 minutes.
33.
Just 18
What else you got to
seconds.
talk about? You want me to go to chat?
You just-
You wanna go chat?
y'all
for
go
a second?
chat.
See who's
See
in
who's
this,
in the
uh,
chat.
Bring chat down here. Okay.
$300.
We got Fly Fisher. We got Tracy Silly York.
See what she's talking about.
For me. Who else?
See.
Ernest Peacock in the house. Ernest has
Peacock.
got him Ernest has got him a logo now.
Oh,
Show me the proof, David Tanko.
How's he not going to have a peacock, though? Is his logo.
I know it's coming.
I was still NBC's logo.
Mike Brock in the house. Cast 529 Brian. Check them out in an hour from now.
Yes, an
actually.
hour from now.
Yep.
Some very good people and a great show.
Where's Ernest?
mm-hmm.
David Tanko. I think I called everybody out. We got 28 watching, but I don't think everybody's coming. There we go.
Show me the proof.
Bourbon, show me the proof. Yeah. So look, that Woodford Double Oak is pretty good. There's Torup showing up.
So we're up.
Great day for Torup. Bitcoin hit a
Peacock
new
Dragon.
all-time high.
Oh, is it?
That's
It's a
Peacock. Yeah.
peacock dragon.
Yeah. Bitcoin hit an all-time high today at 100.
I'm dragging my peacock.
Ah, he sure is.
Man, that was
ain't he?
solid right there. That was good. That was really good. That's far better than I recall it being. What else y'all want to talk about, boys?
How you doing? What? SEC tournament starting up.
Hogs play Friday.
Yep.
We don't play the Friday. We got a bye through the first round. I didn't even look to see who all has
let me-
been winning.
You got a holiday coming up.
Oh, Memorial Day's coming up this weekend. Don't feel right to be Memorial Day this weekend. And the Marion Patriot baseball team
Tomorrow, I
is
can't
playing
wait.
for a championship.
The champion.
St. Joe, that's the Bourbon Santa's son, playing for the single A state championship right before our Marion boys.
Oh, nice.
They play at 1. We don't play the 7th. I was hoping to get there in time to see. I don't think I'm gonna make it. But maybe we'll run into Santa. We're gonna be over in that Conway. So you're going.
Yep.
You going, Gary?
I will not, but my wife and the kid are.
Are they?
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. My
How
wife and
come you're
Xander.
not going?
Because it's Thursday. I'm gonna be tired and I'm gonna watch Tegan.
Bring Tegan.
Take Tegan.
Nope, can't take it.
I'm taking the Farrell Fortenberry.
Well, we're going.
Can't take a Tegan. But
Jamie and the
Whitney,
Farrell Fortenberry.
Whitney will be there.
Okay, we'll be there. We'll be there. We'll be out in the
Yeah, I'll be
stand.
riding the Kia Mobile and
Well, you know,
driving
I can't go because then people think I'm scouting other kids. You know.
Oh, Doc's live. Doc's live too. I didn't realize Doc was live. Okay. Marty, play us out of here.
play us out. Let me put my
Father Fortenberry Park
my
word.
earpiece in. Hey guys, good show. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Austin, for joining us. And thank Father Fortenberry for just being here.
It was a miracle you
It
were here
was.
tonight.
It was really.
Yeah, Avery. Or Austin. Never mind.
Gary.
Oh,
Live. Really, really. Good.
Yeah, you did well. You did well. You wasn't scared. You wasn't running for the mic. Yeah, Avery.
Thanks for joining us. Please triple tap that like button. Don't double tap it. Triple tap it. We really enjoy you watching us.
Marty.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Awesome. Come back anytime. If you don't mind, leave a comment.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Hit that like button. Touch it, like it, love us, hate us. It don't matter. But life in the patio, we out of here.
Hello.